Hello everybody, Barry from Whisker Soy Candles here. I'm gonna make some candles today and give you guys a insight in how I do it. I know everybody probably has their own process and probably 100 different ways of doing it, but this has been my trick to it. I use this Golden Brands 464 soy wax from Candle Science. Easy to work with. I mean, easy to work with. You can get it in a 10-pound bag. I think I paid, like, with shipping, maybe $40 for the bag, which ain't bad. You can get it cheaper if you buy the 45-pound box of it. But I'm gonna be doing some candles here. I'm gonna start out by getting 2 pounds of wax here, putting it in my scale here. Almost there. Yeah, we'll call that 2 pounds. Alright. That's 2 pounds. The reason I'm doing 2 pounds is we're doing some coffee shop today. And I've got these little 1-ounce bottles that actually built up. But coffee shops are our most popular brand, to be honest with you. We sell this like hotcakes. I can't keep up with this, making this scent. But for every 1 pound of wax, it's 1 ounce of this. So I've got 2 ounces here, and we're gonna make some coffee shop today. We call this the Serious Coffee Shop. She's one of our outside kitties that we have rescued, and yeah, she's a feisty one out there. That's why we named it Serious Coffee Shop. But like I said, this is literally our most popular scent. Crank this up on high, and we'll let it melt down. We're about there. That 2 pounds is almost there. I got this little pot. I like it. It's good enough for 2 pounds. They say you can do more in there, but to me it's perfect for 2 pounds. I do have bigger ones, but honestly, for me, this is just perfect. Yeah, it takes a little longer. I got them bigger ones are a lot quicker, but I cranked this up to 2, and 10 minutes later, I got 2 pounds of melted wax in there. I needed to get to 185. I normally try to get it up to about 200. That way, by the time I pour it, it starting to hit the cooling point. Because 185 is the magic number for this scent and wax. It's the golden point, they call it, or something like that. But as we're waiting for that, I am using the CD 26-inch pre-tabbed wicks. I've tried other CDs smaller than 20, but for the tins I use, I'm doing 8-ounce tins. One of these burns really, really good in each tin. Honestly, the best burn I get with these. I have not had no complaints, and I don't know the exact burn time. I don't sit there and track it. Not my thing. I just want to make good candles that smell good and help my causes that I'm out there helping with these kittens and cats and the spay and neuter clinic and families that need. We just helped somebody out yesterday. They needed help. But back to the wax. Let's open it up and see what we got going on here. Ooh, almost there. Let's give it a little stir. Get that all melted down. Get the temp even in there. I'm a big even temp person. I don't like them pockets of hot, cold, hot, cold. Looking good there. Looking real good. I think it's about melted down. Let's see what the temp is. I think we're going to be good here in a second. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put this over here to my pot. Turn her off. Unplug her. Start doing a slow pour here. This one I gotta go slow. That's the only problem with it. I don't have a spout like I do with my big ones. Just a slow pour. That's why I let the temp get up over 185 a little ways. By the time I get it in, it's gonna be where I want it almost. And you guys excuse me, I'm new to this YouTube generation. I'm a over 50 kind of guy. I'm 51 right now. This is just a little hobby I've been doing for a long time, and finally figured it out over the past couple of years, and had the brainiac idea to start paying forward with what, you know, people have helped us out with, you know. Yep, I think we're gonna get it all in there. Got her in there. We're at 194 right now. But here's where my pocket thing comes in. I'm gonna stir it. And the temp actually goes up. We're trying to get it down to 185, so it's going to be a minute here, it looks like. She's getting there. We'll let her sit for a minute. Like I said, we're doing some coffee shop here. This coffee shop. If you're a coffee lover, you will love this. I guarantee it. I do have quite a few customers who don't drink coffee at all, and they actually buy it by the crap load. They're the ones that I can't keep in stock for some reason. It's weird. But they also know what we're about. 50 cents of every one of our candles goes towards spayed and neuter clinic in our area, and local families in need. We've ran into the past year where a few families have been struggling to get their cats some food. Even dogs. I don't discriminate. We do have a dog too. But we'll go to a show and sell candles, and my wife will get a message and someone needs help. So immediately after the show, all our proceeds go towards that. We're not trying to get rich. We really just want to spread the word of getting your cats spayed and neutered. Keep the population down. Much as I love kittens, trust me, I love me some kittens. It's just not good. There is a place by us. They're not very expensive. They're low cost spayed and neuter clinic. They are fabulous. They take care of your cats. And that's why we pay it back. Where we live at, we've had a bunch of drop off, people left behind, and got tired of kittens every spring. So I got with them, and they gave us a grant to one female or male a week we would take in. I would drop off, and my wife would pick up as she got out, and we got it under control. It was a lot of hard work, but so we just want to pay it forward back to them and anybody that needs help. Yeah, that's our story, and I had to start somewhere. I didn't think it'd be this long getting down to where I want it to, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Like I said, this wax is the easiest wax to work with. We're just trying to get it down to 185. Yes, I do them right here in my kitchen too. That's why I haven't redone the countertops. The heat destroys everything. But I guess I'm doing that this spring, according to the wife. But I'm the candle maker, and she's actually the seller. We go to these shows around here, and she does the selling. And I don't know, she's good at it, and this is just something I like to do. I do have a full-time job where I work 40 to 60 hours a week. But we're almost there. Almost to the magic point. It's probably long and boring, but I wanted to give my process and the amateur of doing it. Alright, I'm going to leave that stirring alone for a minute. Get the bottles ready here. Start dropping them in. You can go a little below. First one's in. I'm doing 2 ounces. I got 2 pounds of wax. Like I said, this is the coffee shop. Fabulous coffee smell. Fabulous. Now, I'm going to stir for 2 minutes. 2 to 3. I normally go more towards 3. And I try to get it below 170. Man, that aroma is coming out fabulous. Fabulous. Sorry about that. That was a dog with a squeaky ball. Give it about another minute and a half. Not gonna get it below where I want it to, but man, that scent is fabulous. I'm gonna let that sit for a couple minutes. Everybody, we're down to about the sweet point I like. Give it one more stir here. I actually did something a little different with this. I got some free colors and wanted to try it. This is actually the coffee color that came with the pack I got. I did colors in the past and I thought they looked like shit. But we're gonna try this and see what the customers think out there, because in 2 weeks this will be ready. I like to let my candles sit for 2 weeks after they're cured, and I don't know if it does anything, but just what I like to do. I'm trying to get it down to about 140. I think by the time I carry it into the other room here in a minute to pour it, I have a separate room I pour in. It'll be at the temp I want. But that's pretty much my process. That's what it's looking like right now. Kind of looks like coffee there, don't it? Phew. Gotta make sure I don't drink that. But I will show you the after product after I pour. I'm not gonna be able to hold this phone and pour and all that fun stuff. So I will get back with you in a couple minutes. Everything is all poured now. I'm not the best at measuring. I just, but they're all about even, I guess. I got 6 candles out of 2 pounds, 6 8-ounce candles. Man, that actually looks like coffee. I'm a little impressed. We'll see how it dries out. Cures and everything. If you could, please like this and subscribe if you want. Even if you don't want to subscribe, just please like it, leave a comment. I'm new at this. I'm just trying to get the word out. You know, if there cures you a little bit more, I will come back with another video. I'm gonna let this sit for a few and see how it dries out, the color. Kind of interesting. I'm curious. Yeah, candles are done, set. I am gonna let them cure for overnight while before I cut the wicks, but I like the way they turned out, that color. Nice. Then I'll let them sit for 2 weeks. I don't know if that's the thing or not, but that's just my thing. Man, I really like that color. Once again, please like or subscribe. You know, leave a comment. If you would like to know how to get candles, let me know. We do sell them. Shipping, it's free shipping. They are 1 for $15, 2 for $25, 4 for $40 with free shipping. Anywhere in the United States. You know, if you're international, we can figure that out. I don't know how that works, but we'll figure it out. But if you're local here to Bellevue, Michigan, hit me up. Let me know. We do have a Facebook page. It's Whispering Whiskers Soy Candles. And we do shows. You know, you can come out and meet us at a show sometime. But once again, thanks for putting up with my amateur video. Don't worry, I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep going. I will get this figured out. Once again, you guys have a good night. Thank you for watching. Please help us help them.